Hey guys, just laying here, and yes, I'm in my car, but don't worry, I'm not driving. It's just the quietest place in my house, even though technically I'm not in my house. But anyway, I just have this quick little thought that I want to share with you guys. How many of you guys love to do this one thing? Like you have something that you absolutely love. Well, for me, it's piano. I was 11 years old when I started playing, and I didn't start actually playing in front of people until I was 14. And I remember that day very clearly. The first time I stepped on a stage was in front of my church, and I was terrified. Now, I had already been playing for 3 years, but I just had this fear over me because I taught myself how to play, that I just wasn't good enough, or all of these thoughts of just worthlessness was coming on me, even though playing the piano was a very thing that I loved to play and love to do. However, when I got through it, I felt like I was in my zone and that I was doing the very thing that I was created to do, and that I just loved it. And fear could not stop me. There was no fear after that. And sometimes even when I step on a stage now, a new stage or a place that I'm unfamiliar with, I get that sense of nervousness or fear that tries to creep back in. But then I remind myself that this is what I love to do, and there's no reason for me to be afraid. Now, how many of you guys can relate to that? Maybe it's a basketball game, or a gymnastics tournament, or a dance recital, or something where it's really important and it's kind of nerve-wracking, but it's the very thing that you love to do, and you just remind yourself that even though I'm a little nervous, I'm going to push through because this is what I love to do. Now in 1 John, it's really cool. 1 John 4 talks about perfect love casting out fear. And another translation says, there's no fear in love. Now growing up, we hear the phrase, God is love. Now we've heard it so many times. They have bracelets and t-shirts about it and all this stuff. But when you really think about the phrase, God is love, you really realize that fear cannot stand against God because He is love. So if you fear anything at all, whether it's spiders, snakes, or something serious like not being able to graduate, or being a disappointment in your family, or something crazy like that you just have this fear over that tries to come against you, if you press into God's love and you lean into Him, fear can't stand against Him. So the closer you are to Him, fear has no chance to get close to you. And so I just want to encourage you guys today is that if you fear anything that's trying to come against your life to try and tell you that you're not worthy enough, or something that's trying to come into your life to just spew these lies of fear into your life, press into God, because God is love, and perfect love casts out fear, and that there's no fear in love. So I love you guys, and thanks for watching.